本当？見えないでしょ？どこにいるのかな？全然見えないよ。A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line up the pieces. Yours and mine. Welcome to Waypoint's slow burn. Welcome to Slow Burn. The new season of Slow Burn. Slate's
Honestly,
a Slow Burn style podcast that is about the Kingdom Hearts lore, like, world would be incredible.
They treated it seriously.
The history of
did interviews with the voice actors.
100%. This isn't a bit.
Is any of this real?
I just moved my microphone.
Or not.
Is this? Are we all just still in the Castle Oblivion? Is that it? Is that what it's called?
Castle Oblivion.
Castle of Oblivion?
Castle Oblivion.
That's me, Austin Walker, joining me, Natalie Watson.
We made mistakes.
No, we didn't.
I feel like a mork. I have gained my heart over the course of this journey.
Wow.
I am no longer heartless. I am now fully formed.
That's not how that works. You have to kill the heartless and also kill the nobody, and then the original Patrick returns.
Well, if I choose to let them go, maybe maybe,
It depends on the,
Maybe you're Sora.
Right. Maybe you're actually, Patrick, Sora's soul was floating over when Patrick was born, which is why.
Ventus and Sora look exactly the same anyway, so.
They do. So.
No, Ventus looks like Roxas.
Ventus looks like Roxas. Ventus looks like
But
Roxas.
like OG Ventus still looks like Sora.
Ventius. No, what's the dark Ventus?
Ventius.
Vanitas.
Looks like. Yeah. Thank you, Kato.
Ventus
microphone.
is the OG, right? Ventus?
Ventus is the OG.
Ventus
And then
is
Ventius.
the seed.
And then I thought it was Ventius.
Yeah, Ventius.
Vanitas.
I'm going to
all right.
phonetically this out.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Natalie.
I think we should first explain our method. Because
what's our
every
method?
good research...
Yeah, well, we should explain what this is first.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is we are going to spend the next amount of time talking to each other and making loud noises in the background about
Kato just
Kingdom
kick
Hearts.
something?
Yes, Kingdom Hearts lore.
Yes.
Natalie's right that we should explain our methodology in
Yes.
terms of how we did our crash courses because we did different things.
We did.
We should also note that Kato is in the room and is the closest thing that Waypoint has is to a Kingdom Hearts expert on staff.
He has a big red button called his mouth, and he's going to scream out of it when we fuck up.
That's wrong. There's the room, Control Room B, continues to be cursed in a new way today, in which Kato cannot join this Discord call. And so while Kato could speak into a microphone and add his voice, Patrick couldn't hear it, which means that Kato is now playing the dangerous game of, am I going to be quiet and let them fuck stuff up, or am I going to run over to Natalie or Austin's mic and yell into it and convince them they're wrong? So we
Side
know
note, couldn't Kato have just opened Discord on his phone and talked into his phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kato could do that.
Do you want to just still do that? Like, that would take like 2 seconds?
You set that up, Kato.
Okay.
You set that up. While you're doing that, we should talk about
Our methodology.
where we came from
Yeah.
originally.
What our seed was.
Right. I just need headphones. And what our methodology was.
Yes.
Natalie, this started with you.
It did.
Why are we doing this, and what was your Kingdom Hearts experience, and how did you try to crash course your way through this?
So I played the original Kingdom Hearts a very long time ago when I was a kid with my brother. I played it alongside him is what I'll say. Like we, played it together.
It off or whatever. Yeah.
X amount of years later,
Wait, do you mean key amount of years later?
I hate it. Sometime later, I also started too, but I never got very far. And so Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out on Monday. It came out today in Japan, I believe, and it's coming out on Monday.
I think that's right. The 29th, 25th in Japan, 29th worldwide.
So Tuesday.
Maybe it's Tuesday. Maybe it's
26,
Kingdom
27,
Hearts
28, 29.
3.
Yeah,
Pretty sure it's
when
Monday.
do I get it?
Tuesday.
Okay.
So at the beginning, okay. So a long time ago, we were thinking about what our next 101 should be. And we were like, we should play through all the Kingdom Hearts games. And we were like, nope, we're not doing that.
No, I objected in a sincere way because I was like, I'm not going to like those games, and I also don't want to be one more fucking asshole on the internet who's just dunking on people who like Kingdom Hearts and who are already like, all the jokes are old jokes. All of the jokes are old jokes.
Yes. No joke has not been heard before.
The word Nort is still very funny, and so it is hard not to do a Norted joke.
Yes.
Like, the sound of it is just so fucking good.
Norting.
I love it. I love to Nort. Mm-hmm. And you're laughing because the word Nort is funny.
It's a funny word.
And so, I found myself continuing to do those jokes, but there are lots of jokes that were just like shitty and boring. And I was I know I'm going to fall into that trap. Patrick was convinced that we could do it straight and like actually do it. And then we started looking into which game would we play? Yeah.
And then we realized that there are so many. And then we were like, we kept putting it off, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 was, just a couple weeks away. And I said, you know what? I will take on the burden. No,
the key.
What's it called when somebody gives you a quest?
When someone gives you a quest?
Yeah, when you're like destined for it.
When you're like,
it's like your destiny quest.
Kato, you're our Destiny expert also.
Yeah.
Is Destiny your Kingdom Hearts?
I think it is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I think actually.
We're trying to...
we'll get there.
Okay. So,
it was your
somebody
quest.
gave me a quest.
Yeah.
Me. And my quest was to learn everything I can about Kingdom Hearts, learn the whole storyline so that I can play Kingdom Hearts 3 and love this game. Mm-hmm. And then I procrastinated a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
not on us.
Not on you guys at all. Procrastinated a lot. I was going to watch like all the cutscene movies.
For all of the games.
For every single game.
That was your methodology.
That was my original methodology. That's what I said like yesterday on podcast.
It's what you said like weeks ago.
And then I just got distracted, life happens. Mm-hmm. And so yesterday I was like, there is no fucking way I'm going to be able to do this, even if I watch everything on 2x speed, which I could, but it just wouldn't happen. So,
but I think you're right, Natalie. We should start with methodology. We there's such a distinct difference between what various people on this podcast did.
Almost like Natalie didn't tell us until the last second what she was doing.
I changed my mind a lot. I had a lot of plans. This is a story of my life. I've had a lot of plans for how I want to do things. And then because my brain is broken, I end up not doing any of them, and I do it the worse, somehow harder way. So what I did is yesterday I had initially wanted to watch all of the cutscene movies up until this point. So from every game, just watch like all the cutscenes.
Yeah, we should. There are a lot for people who maybe don't know. There have to be people out there who think like, oh, there's 4 Kingdom Hearts games or 5 Kingdom Hearts.
There
games.
are
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
6, 8,
9,
10. Now
10.
I think there's 10.
Right, but the sort of
I guess if you don't want to
the timeline ones that are like most important are Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, in which 358-2 happens over the course of 1, Chain of Memories, and 2, beginning of 2.
Yes, beginning of 2. Yeah.
Coded, which is just Kingdom Hearts with some.
Well,
some
Coded
new stuff.
was the phone one, and
phone
then
one that added a fucking note to retcon parts of anyway.
Yes.
And then Dream Drop Distance, and then
Key
Kingdom
or
Hearts
Chai. Key or Chai, which was the
back cover,
the browser game that talks about the Keyblade Wars.
And then
which you might not know, Patrick, because the video that you and I watched.
No, I did not.
And then Fragmentary Passage.
Fragmentary Passage, which is from
Point 2.
2.8.
I don't know. I just have point 2 of Fragmentary Passage.
That's what the name is. It's in 2.8 HD.
Oh, I see. Birth by Sleep hyphen a Fragmentary Passage.
That's point 2.
Is that from the collection that just came out?
That's from the 2.8 collection.
Right.
Yeah.
It takes place after the original Birth by Sleep, told from the perspective of Aqua.
So, 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm just gonna watch all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
How long could it be?
A lot.
Question mark.
How it was? Have you ever
Yesterday, I started.
Oh my God, Natalie. We've been talking about. You got the code for this game yesterday.
And then I realized it was gonna be about 30 hours.
Which you couldn't do in a day, even you. Well,
Even-
2 times speed. You
At
could've
2 times speed,
just done that.
but it would have been really hard to take notes.
Yeah.
So if I was just watching all of them, I could have done it. But I was taking meticulous notes, such as, such as Riku is so hot it's illegal.
Good.
And
True.
Good.
Goofy, you lazy fuck.
Great.
So
Also true.
This is very different from my notes, which include things like, does essence precede existence in Kingdom Hearts?
very different. So instead, what I decided to do is because I still wanted to do more than Austin and Patrick.
Yeah.
So I decided to watch an explainer for each game.
Whereas Patrick and I watched the game trailers